A panel of UN inspectors on the human rights situation in North Korea wrapped up their 10-day stay in Seoul on this Tuesday.
Before moving on to Japan, their next destination, the three-member panel briefed reporters on their findings through their collection of testimonies from North Korean defectors in Seoul. For more on this, let's go live to our Hwang Sung-hee at the Arirang News Center. Sung-hee, so how exactly was this investigation conducted by the UN panel?
Well, Yeonji, the United Nations Commission of Inquiry headed by Michael Kirby has been in Seoul since August 18th. Now, since then, the three commissioners held public hearings to collect testimonies from those who witnessed North Korea's violation of human rights firsthand. During the 5-day hearing, the team met with around 50 North Korean defectors. Now, this is the first day of the hearing where Shin Dong-hyuk, a well-known North Korean defector turned human rights activist, offered his account of the North's crimes against humanity.
What do you say was actually happening at that time?
At political prisons, there are public executions twice every year.
The commission said that through the hearings, they were able to gather evidence of violations of human rights by North Korea, like the existence of prison camps where conditions are inhumane. For instance, here prisoners are often required to live on rats, mice, and grasshoppers and are under constant torture. Around 200,000 people are believed to be imprisoned in North Korea's prison camps today, where they are malnourished or even worked to death.
Most unfortunate situation there. The panel will be collecting more testimonies and evidence in Japan and other countries. But do they plan on visiting the source, North Korea, for on-site inspections?
Daniel, that's the problem. The commission has asked the North Korean government numerous times to visit the North for on-site investigations. North Korea has denied any human rights abuses and has said that UN inspectors will not be allowed on North Korean soil. However, during the press conference today, Michael Kirby, the chief commissioner of the UN panel, said that his commission will continue to reach out to the North for access to their country and promise to work with no preconceptions.
The best way for North Korea to respond to the type of evidence which, if left unanswered, is believable, even in some matters compelling, is for it to open its doors, give access, provide...
Well, before the press conference today, the North state-run Korean Central News Agency denounced the investigation, calling it a scheme to overthrow their government.
Well, Sung-hee, could these findings lead to perhaps a criminal lawsuit against the North Korean leadership?
Well, the commissioner stressed that they're not prosecutors or judges. They will be writing up a final report with all the accounts that they've collected on North Korea's human rights violations and submit it to the United Nations in March next year. The commission will be drawing conclusions from the facts that they've found and make recommendations. Some have pointed to the possibility of North Korean leader Kim Jong-un being taken to the International Criminal Court, but the commissioner said that the jurisdiction of the ICC is limited to the jurisdiction over people and countries that have accepted its jurisdiction, something the North has not done. Nevertheless, there is an exceptional provision whereby the UN Security Council can refer matters to the ICC even though the country may not have accepted the jurisdiction, so the possibility is open.
Well, Sung-hee, you said the final report will be due in March 2014. That's not too far away. Do we have any idea what the report will include?
Daniel, the commission said they are trying to make their final report as interesting as possible to grab the interest of the international community. They hinted that the report may be circulated in digital, electronic, and visual forms of vivid and succinct testimonies. The commissioner said that they are the eyes and ears of the international community and said that they are obligated to try to get the international community to understand the enormity of the issue.
That was Arirang's Hwang Sung-hee on the United Nations probe into North Korea's human rights violations.